Second discourse. Sankhya said, To whom thus with pity overcome, smarting, brimming eyes, despondent, Madhusudana spake these words. The blessed Lord said, Whence hath this dejection befallen thee, in this perilous strait, ignoble, heaven closing, infamous, O Arjuna? Yield not to impotence, O Partha. It doth not befit thee. Shake off this paltry faint heartedness. Stand up, Pranadaba. Arjuna said, Ho Madhusudana, shall I attack Bhishma and Drona, which arose in battle, they who are worthy of reverence, O slayer of fears? Better in this world to eat even the beggar's crust than to slay this most noble Gurus. Slaying these Gurus or well-wishers, I should taste of blood, best spring will feast. No, nor know I which for us to be the better, that we conquer them or they conquer us. These whom have slain, we should not care to leave, even this arrayed against the sons of Dhritarashtra. My heart is weighed down with the vice of faintness, my mind is confused as to duty. I ask this which may be better, that tell me decisively. I am thy disciple, suppliant to thee, teach me. For I see not that it would drive away this anguish that withers up my senses, if I should attain unrivalled monarchy on earth, or even on the sovereignty of shining ones. Sanjaya said, Kritikesha, conqueror of this fierce, having thus addressed Kritikesha and said to Govinda, I will not find, became silent. Then Kritikesha, smiling as were they, O Bharata, spake these words to him, despondent in the midst of these two armies. The blessed Lord said, Thou grievest of those that should not be grieved, for it speaketh words of wisdom. The wise grieve neither for the living nor for the dead, nor at any time, verily was I not, nor thou, nor this princess of men, nor verily shall we ever cease to be hereafter. As the dweller in the body experience in the body childhood, youth, old age, so passeth he on to another body. The steadfast one grieveth not thereat. The contacts of matter, O sons of Kunath, giving cold and heat, pleasure and pain, they come and go, impermanent. Endure them bravely, O Bharata. The man whom this torment not, or chief of men, balanced in pain and pleasure, steadfast, he is fitted for immortality. The unreal heart, now being the real, never ceased to be. The truth about both hath been preserved by the seers of the essence of things. Know that to be indestructible, by whom all this is prevailed, nor can any work the destruction of that imperishable one. These bodies of the embodied one, who is eternal, indestructible, and immeasurable, are known as finite. Therefore fight, O Bharata. He who regardeth this as a slayer, and who thinketh he is slain, both of them are ignorant. He slayed not, nor is he slain. He is not born, nor does he die, nor having been cast be any more to be unborn, perpetual, eternal, and ancient. He is not slain when his body is slaughtered. Who knoweth him, indestructible, perpetual, unborn, undiminishing? How can that man slay, O Partha, who caused to be slain? As a man casting of worn out garments, taken new ones, so the dweller in the body, casting of worn out bodies, entered into others that are new. Weapons cleave him not, nor fire burn him not, waters wet him, nor wine drive him away. Unclearable he, uncombustible he, indeed neither to be wetted nor dried away. Perpetual, all perceiving, stable, immobile, ancient. Unmanifest, unthinkable, unmutable, he is called. Therefore, knowing him as such, thou should not grieve. Or if thou thinkest of him as being constantly born, constantly dying, even then, O mighty arm, thou should not. For certain in death for the born, and certain in birth for the dead. Therefore, ever the inevitable, those should not grieve. Beings are unmanifested in their origin, manifest in their midfore state O Bharata. Unmanifest likewise are there in dissolution. What room then for lamentation? As marvelous one regardeth him, as marvelous another speaketh thereof, as marvelous another heareth thereof. Yet having heard, none indeed understand. This dweller in the body of every one is ever invulnerable, O Bharata. Therefore, thou should not grieve for any creature. Further, looking in thine own duty, thou should not tremble, for there is nothing more welcome to a Kshatriya than righteous war. Happy the Kshatriya, O Partha, who obtained such fight, offered unsought as an open door to heaven. But if thou wilt not carry on his righteous warfare, then casting away from their own duty and thine honor, thou wilt incur sin. Men will recount thy perpetual dishonor. To one highly esteemed dishonor except death. The great car warrior will think thee fled from the battle from fear, and though that was highly thought of by them, wilt by lightly held. Many unseemly words will be spoken by thine enemies, slandering thy strength. What is more painful than that? Slain thou wilt obtain heaven, victorious thou wilt enjoy the earth. Therefore stand up, O son of Kunti, resolute to fight, taking as equal pleasure and pain, gain and loss, victory and defeat. Grin thee from the battle, thus thou shalt not incur sin. This teaching set forth to thee is in accordance with the Sankhya. Hear it now according to the Yoga, imbued with which teaching, O Partha, thou shalt cast away the bonds of the action. Is there no loss of effort, nor is there transgression? Even a little of this knowledge protects from greater fear. The determination of reason is thus one pointed, O joy of the Kurus. Many branched and endless are the thoughts of the irresolute. Flowery speech is utterly by the foolish, rejoicing in the letter of the Vedas. O Partha, saying, there is naught but this, the desire for self, with heaven for goal. They offer birth as the fruit of action and prescribe many and various ceremonies for the attainment of pleasure and lordship. For whom who cling to pleasure and lordship, whose minds are captivated by such teaching, is not designed. This determinate reason on contemplation steadily bent. The Vedas deal with the three attributes. Be thou above these three attributes, O Arjuna, beyond the pairs of opposites, ever steadfast in purity, carelessness of possession, full of the self. All the Vedas are useless to an enlightened Brahmana, as it a tank in a place covered all over with water. Thy business is with the action only, never with its fruits. So let not the fruits of action by thy motive, nor be thou to inaction attached. Perform action, O Dhanijaya, dwelling in union with the divine, renouncing attachment and balanced evenly in success and failure. Equilibrium is called yoga. Far lower than the yoga of discrimination is action. O Dhananjaya, take thou refuge in the pure reason. Pitiable are thy you work for fruit. United, hello, അവിടെ വെച്ചിരുന്നാൽ മതി. United to the pure reason, one abandoned hereforth good and evil deeds. Therefore cleave thou to yoga. Yoga is skill in action. The sages, united to the pure reason, renounce the fruit which action yield, and liberated from the bonds of birth, they go to the blissful sleep. When thy mind shall escape from this tangle of delusion, then thou shalt rise to indifference as to what has been heard and shall be heard. When thy mind, bewildered by the scriptures, shall stand immovable, fixed in contemplation, then shalt thou attain unto yoga. What is the mark of him who is stable of mind, steadfast in contemplation. O Keshava, how does the stable-minded talk? How doth he sit? How walk? The blessed Lord said, what a man abandoned, O Partha, all the desires of the heart and is satisfied in the self by the self. Then is he called stable in mind. He whose mind is free from anxiety amid pains, indifferent and pleasures, loosened from passion, fear and anger, he is called a sage of stable mind. He who on every side is without attachment, whatever hap of fair and foul, who neither likes nor dislikes, of such a one the understanding is well poised. When again as a tortoise draws in on all sides his limbs, he withdraws his senses from the object of senses, then his understanding well poised. The objects of sense, but not the relish of them, turn away from the abstemious dweller in the body, even relish truth away from his after the supreme is seen. O son of Kundi, the excited senses of even a wise man, although he be striving impetuously carry away his mind. Having restrained them all, he should sit harmonized. His supreme goal for those senses are mastered of him. The understanding is well poised. Man, musing on the object of senses, conceit and attachment to these. From attachment arises desire. From desire, anger come forth. From anger proceeds delusion. From delusion, confused memory. From confused memory, the destruction of reason. From destruction of reason, he perishes. But the disciplined self moving among sense objects with senses free from attachment and repulsion, mastered by the self, goeth to the peace. In that peace, the extinction of all pains arrived for him, of him whose heart is peaceful, the reason soon attain equilibrium. There is no pure reason for the non-harmonized, nor for the non-harmonized is there concentration. For him without concentration there is no peace, and for the unpeaceful how can there be happiness? Such are the roving senses as the mind read, so that hurries away the understanding, just as the gale hurries away a ship upon the waters. Therefore, O mighty armed, whose senses are all completely restrained from the objects of senses of him, the understanding is well poised. That which is the night of all beings for the disciplined man is the time of waking. When other beings are waking, then is it night for the sage who seeth? He attained peace into whom all desires flow as rivers flow into the ocean, which is filled with water, but remained unmoved, nor he who desireth desires, whose forsake all desires and goeth onwards free from earnings, selfless and without egoism, he goes to peace. This is eternal state, O son of Partha. Having attained thereto, none is bewildered. Who even at the death hour is established therein, he goes to the nirvana of the eternal. Thus, the glorified in Upanishad of Bhagavad Gita, the science of eternal, the scripture of yoga, the dialogue between Sri Krishna and Arjuna, the second discourse entitled Yoga by the Sankhya.